Hello again, Struck Club. Happy New Year. 2023 is already here, and the releases have already started of new games for the first month of 2023. I've already done a few videos, and there's some more left, and this one will be dedicated to upcoming roguelite, roguelike, and any other rogue adjacent games releasing in January 2023. I hope you enjoy the selection of games I've prepared. Buckle up and let's go. The list will be in chronological order of release date as per the date shown on Steam. Starting off is Sidestep Legends. Releasing on the 9th of January 2023, developed and self-published by Lingon Studios as an early access title with an already downloadable for free demo on Steam. Practice your sidestep skills as you dodge spells coming in from all directions. Level up and choose from a variety of upgrades and new abilities to increase your chances of survival in this MOBA-inspired roguelite. Unlock new characters and explore different skill combinations. And overall, yeah, it looks like a fun game. This sidestepping mechanic is interesting, taking the dodge rolling to a different, I guess, how should I say it? Not dimension, but to a different heights, although it's more like sights. And yeah, if you're not dodging much in this game, you will be hit. But that's kind of typical for this type of roguelite games. So yeah, pretty much kind of like it looks like the reverse bullet hell horde like survive like the vampire survivors, but with a more advanced kind of levels rather than just a simple arena. It says that the rounds are quick 20-minute rounds, and the roster of characters will be growing as you play, and each of them would have their own stats and unique traits. There's going to be a large pool of active abilities and passive upgrades to choose from during gameplay, and there will be permanent upgrades that make you stronger after each run, which adds the light element. And eventually there will be more player abilities, more hostile abilities, more playable characters, rebindable controls and controller support, and resizable UI, plus more bosses for the full release. But for the early access, it's gonna be a little limited, but still, if they price it right, I can see this game succeeding. The next one on the list is called Valkyrie, Dawn of Ragnarok. Again releasing on the 9th of January 2023, developed and self-published by Succubella Games. At the command of the father of God, Lord Odin, Lilith went to collect the souls of the dead warriors, replenishing Asgard's army to prepare for the synergy between Niflheim and Muspelheim, marks the beginning of the fiercest war of all times, Ragnarok. And with this game, I find it strange why it has the roguelike tax. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, but it's a more traditional JRPG with turn-based combat. So maybe there will be a roguelite element where you start over, where you grow stronger with each run. Maybe it will be split in runs, or they accidentally or intentionally added the roguelike and roguelite tax to attract people to a game that isn't roguelite. We'll see. I cannot confirm nor deny whether it's roguelite, but it's saying that it will be a difficult adventure with countless monsters blocking her way, and they are only getting stronger and stronger. To be able to survive, you will have to learn to adapt to the situation, customize your fighting style accordingly. So interesting title, Valkyrie Dawn of Ragnarok. I hope it's a fun game, and I hope it didn't lie about it being roguelite. Next up is Lone Ruin, probably the one that looks most polished out of all of the games out there in this list. Venture into an old magical ruin to seek an ancient power in this highly replayable roguelike twin stick shooter. Optimize spells and build ultimate combos to defeat twisted monstrosities and delve deeper into the Lone Ruin. Releasing on the 12th of January 2023, developed by Cuddle Monster Games, published by Super Rare Originals. It looks very polished, as I mentioned. So yeah, there is a city that is corrupted. You have to outlive the ruins. and fight your way through butt-pumping battles and more than a whole host of enemies and multiple bosses in several distinct, hellishly vibrant areas, and don't let the horrifying creatures get the best of you. Spells are plentiful, there's many of them to choose from, to maximize your destructive magical setup combo through the many upgrades and customizable options as you venture deeper into the ruins via your chosen path. And again, you have to survive the chaos. Beautiful, beautiful game. So hopefully it ends up nice, and hopefully we end up enjoying playing it. If I get a key, I might as well give it a spin myself. Next up, we have a game that is called A Bit of Tactics, releasing on the 19th of January 2023, developed and self-published by KreamyLand with a K. And this game didn't show up when I was looking for turn-based tactical games several days ago for my turn-based tactical, or not just turn-based, just my tactical games video, but it is showing up now as a roguelite, and it looks fun, looks impressive. In the farms of Abitov, monsters are grown for their yield of rare items. But a successful harvest is not easy for these crops fighting, because these crops fight back. As with all creatures, their hearts yearn for tactics. Use this as your advantage, progress through the dungeon, defeat their boss, and reap the rewards. So there's 200 plus types of food items, 100 plus enemies, 15 plus boss fights, and a lot of tactics in this game. Whether it will deliver, whether it will be fun, time will tell. I hope it does. The next game on the list is called Deathtide Survivors. It's releasing on the 26th of January 2023 as an early access title, and so you have to expect it to not be properly polished, finished, to have missing content or features. Developed and self-published by Whisker. It's a roguelite where you are the boss fight. Defeat endless tides of the undead. Complete tough challenges and dethrone powerful bosses. A horde survival roguelite where you unlock ancient powers and create overpowered character builds to become an unstoppable army destroyer. I like to call this genre the reverse bullet hell, but I like the horde survival way they're describing it as well. You're in charge. While autocast spells are fundamental to horde-like gameplay, in Deathtide Survivors, you have full control of special abilities that can change the tide of battle, making room for skillful plays and that powerful feeling of being unstoppable. Ultimates, powerful spells with long cooldowns that can be cast whenever you want. Use them for tactical retreat or to push forward and show your true power. There's also dashing, and there's also consumables. There's a necromancer, there is a mage, there is a champion. I'm not gonna read all the description. You can check the Steam page for descriptions of those. There's unique spells, there's rerolling, there's elemental powers, talents, and attunements. All sorts of customization means even better fun time to be had in a game like this. Whether it will deliver, whether it will be fun, time will tell. And again, it's something I wouldn't mind testing myself, but it's releasing on the 26th of January, and I'll probably be busy, most likely be still busy with Forspoken at that time. So we'll see how the schedule is. Now there is one of the weirdest, probably the weirdest roguelite game in this list for January. Whisker Squadron Survivor by Flippity LLC, releasing sometime in Q1 2023, but again, there is a playable demo you can play right now. So wreak havoc with your elite craft on waves of swarm bugs who are hell-bent on killing you and everyone you love. Harvest their guts for scrap and earn a deliciously varied array of upgrades. Beat the last wave if you have the skill. Then strap in and try again in this survival roguelite shooter. And yes, you're controlling some sort of um, spaceship that is racing through various stages, and it looks weird. It's very weird because it's mixing like racing with roguelike shooting and looting, and I think it will be a very interesting title to try out. next month. So that's why I included it in this list for all of you to know about. Next up is a game called City of Murals, which is releasing sometime in January 2023, but take it with the whole salt shaker of salt, because this might be just a date they put in there as a placeholder. Developed and self-published by Brotherly. City of Murals is a cute and gross action platformer roguelite. Explore a colorful world with violent and non-violent guns, special traversal abilities, and creatures that range from friendly to deadly. The world is competing to see who can live the longest. How long will you survive is the question they are asking us. So, regarding features, explore and survive a cute and creepy world with non-violent and violent guns. Find special traversal abilities like dash, jetpack, glider, and grappling hook. Befriend and battle weird and interesting creatures. The world is competing to see who can live the longest. And yeah, it looks like a fun game. Whether it will even release in January, remains to be seen. Now we're moving on to the space team. Nebula is coming soon. So it's most likely won't be January, but there is a free downloadable demo you can play, and it's another horde-like reverse bullet hell kind of game, but in space. So you can download the demo on Steam. A little bit more about the game. Developed and self-published by Jutech Pixel. Survive in the deep void of the galaxy against thousands of invaders. Nebula is an action space shooter where your choices are making you progressively stronger against the endless waves of space enemies. So you choose a hero, 1 out of 9 spaceships, each with specific bonuses and different main attributes. Then you unlock new content, stronger weapons, and 4 hidden ships, 8 stronger versions of a weapon to help you with your space adventure. And then you send your gear on new upgrades. Keep in mind this is Miller reading, so they probably didn't translate it as well. You also will be picking up new weapons, power-ups to grow stronger, and you would activate resource hubs to get new buffs and more gear. Overall, it looks like a very fun game, and time will tell when it will release and how fun it will be, but if you're eager to try it, the demo is still on Steam. Another sci-fi game, but this time not in space. DEFCON Xenos or Xenos, releasing sometime in January 2023. Again, take it with the household shaker. Developed and self-published by Reija or Reija, and early access title again. Keep that in mind. But there is still a playable demo, so you can try it right now if you feel like it. Defend yourself against an onslaught of monsters in a variety of cities and landscapes on our beloved home, Earth. Combine equipment from your powerful arsenal of weapons, modules, and upgrades in order to face stronger and smarter aliens that provide an even harder challenge. Regarding features, there's auto-firing bullet hell action, dozens of playable agents to unlock with more to come. Customize your agent with an ever-growing arsenal of weapons, modules, and ultimate abilities. Fast-paced runs under 20 minutes. Improve agents by upgrading your skills. Fight Xenos all around the world in levels that resemble real-world locations. Choose between different modes to increase the difficulty and your rewards. Which seems fun, and there is a roadmap. What new stuff they will be adding, such as evolutions, agents, progressions, ultimates, and so on Steam. Overall, looks fun. Hopefully, delivers what it's promising, and hopefully, it's just as fun as it looks. The next title on this list is called Spelp. And unfortunately, I cannot show you any video footage. I couldn't find any footage on Steam for that game. Developed and self-published by Yaoi, releasing apparently in January 2023. Take it with the whole salt shaker. It could be yet another placeholder date. The Spelp program needs you to annihilate thousands of aliens with a variety of weapons, members, and unique capacities. Unlock characters and make up your own team to fit your playstyle. Typical reverse bullet hell horde fighting game. Two maps are available, Stardust and the WAP. There's diverse cast of characters with unique weapons and gameplay, variety of weapons and upgrades to make a lot of different builds, full boss fights, 20-minute runs, 5 difficulties, 2 maps as I mentioned, game and game modes. Each map is a different game mode. More information on Steam if you want to know more about it. It will be a fully released game, no early access here, so you're getting the whole experience, and it has keyboard and mouse as well as controller support. So an arena survival game with roguelite elements with simple twin stick shooter controls. Eliminate thousands of aliens to get stronger. Select from a variety of upgradable weapons and passives to make a unique build and try to survive until the planet is safe. Sounds fun? Well, keep it on your radar and hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Bloody Hell, we are at the final title of this list. And yeah, Bloody Hell is the name. A short but sweet game about an angel on a bloody bullet hell mission to kill Satan. Dash, double dash, grapple and blast your way through hell to fulfill your holy mission. Will you be able to kill Satan? Or will you fail to master your abilities and die in his bloody hell? It says this, I said his. Developed and self-published by, wait for it, pun intended. And I see what they did there. January 2023 is the release date, apparently. Again, take it with the whole salt shaker of salt. Key features: explore a massive world set in different layers of hell with over 70 secrets to find. Dash, double dash, triple da. Oh no, sorry, that's actually not a feature. We're sorry. That's what it says on Steam. Melt your way through demons using your mega charge laser with power over 9000. Other unique abilities to explore hell. Most but ever in a bullet hell, probably, they're saying. Find and combine upgrades using an intuitive inventory. Over 25 demonic enemies to kill, murder and paint the walls red with 3 demon bosses and multiple layers of hell to explore. Oh, and don't forget about the 30 plus chickens in need of rescue. And unveil the truth of heaven and hell. Maybe, in question mark in brackets there. So it looks fun. I like the humor of the devs. Maybe it will be there. It's kind of like a bullet hellish twin stick shooter top down game, which I hope some of you would like. Well, it's not really top down, isometric-ish, top down-ish mix, but it looks fun. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, Struck Web. Keep it cool until next time and goodbye.